guys, welcome back. So today I'm gonna show you how to draw eyes. For this particular drawing I chose dark green color. As I mentioned before in my previous video tutorial, I'm using Faber-Castell Polychromos and Derwent pencils. For this drawing I'm using 7 colors for the skin tone. It was a bit challenging to find the right color. And for the eyes I'm using 3 different shades of green. I always start with some contour lines just to guide me through the whole process of drawing, and then I'm going to the base layer, which in this case is light sienna. To define what kind of foundation you need, firstly you need to decide what colors you're going to use. Like for example, are you going to go with warm tones or cold tones? In this case, of course, I'm using warm tones. So for the second and the third layer, you need to start defining where the shadows and the highlights are going to be. For the third layer here, I'm using this pencil which is called Sanguine, and I'm in love with the color. It's kind of orangey, red, pinkish all in one, and it gives a really nice natural eyeshadow to the eye here. So how to make the eye look realistic? For me, for example, one of the most important thing is to give the depth to the crease and to the eyelid. Of course, everything is important in drawing, but this is actually a bit challenging sometimes, so you need to take your time in it. If you want a more detailed tutorial, like with the eye parts and the names of the eye and etc., please let me know and I'm gonna make another tutorial for it. So now we're starting with the eye itself. For the iris as a base layer, I'm using Derwent pencil which is called Green Shadow, and then I am trying to define like the light parts and the dark parts of the eye. I've been asked a few times how to make an eye look shiny and sparkling and etc. It's all about the light reflection, and to be honest, it's the easiest thing to do. Firstly, you need to define where's the light reflection on the iris or pupil, and if you're using a reference picture, it's really simple. It's right there and you can see it. And after you define where the light reflection is, you just leave the spots blank, and that's basically it. As I mentioned many times in my previous tutorial, be sure you're working from the light tones to the dark ones. So here we're going to the white of the eye, which is not basically white. It has a lot of grayish colors, and again you need to first define if it's warm colors or cold colors. So here we're also starting with the eyelashes. Please take your time with eyelashes, because from my experience also I have made a lot of mistakes drawing eyelashes. So here you're looking for really nice and light strokes in the beginning, and then you can add some black to it by using liner or black pencil. Basically it's the same for the eyebrows. You need to define it first with some light, nice strokes, and then add step by step more shadows and more texture in it. Also, I would like to say, if you're a beginner, please don't push and stress yourself trying to draw really perfectly with all the details and textures, because it's not gonna come to you this easily. It's gonna take some time to adjust and to learn all the highlights, form and cast shadows and etc. It's gonna take a lot of practice, but in the end, of course, it's gonna be worth it, because you will have this incredible ability to draw. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or any suggestions for future tutorials, please feel free to message me or comment below. Thank you so much for watching, stay safe, and see you in the next video.